In the heart of the wild, ancient wisdom began with a simple bamboo tube, wrapped in thick bark, a primitive shield against the elements. We trace the lineage of thermal mastery back to twin-walled ceramic vessels nestled beside smoldering fires. These were the early whispers of the Dewar flask, a legacy written on parchment. From the dew freezing on rusted bronze to ice melting slowly under layers of dry straw, humanity has always hungered for a way to command the laws of thermodynamics and freeze time itself. Today, that ancient hunger meets modern brilliance. On a high-tech screen, 3D CAD models spin, a digital dance of precision engineering. We witness the birth of a masterpiece as a solid block of 304 stainless steel glides under sterile LED lights. Watch as thermal molecules are simulated, slowing their chaotic dance against an invisible barrier. As the robotic joints rotate with a sharp mechanical hum, the command center flickers to life. Production start. The journey from raw, massive steel coils to perfection has begun. The air is filled with the hiss of pneumatic systems as the hydraulic heart of the factory awakens. Diamond-tipped saws strike with lightning speed, slicing through hardened steel as if it were silk, leaving behind a flawless, burr-free edge. Every fragment of scrap falls rhythmically into recycling bins, a closed loop of sustainability. On a vibrating conveyor, these silver cylinders are ushered into the core assembly line. This is where raw metal begins its transformation into a vessel of endurance and absolute precision. A 500-ton hydraulic press descends with absolute authority, sculpting the rounded base in a singular, powerful strike. We watch as robotic arms stretch the inner steel walls to a uniform, paper-thin thickness, maximizing capacity without sacrificing strength. After the mouth is precision trimmed, the inner core is submerged into an electrochemical copper bath. This shimmering copper layer is our secret weapon, a radiant shield designed to reflect heat radiation back to its source, defying the cold. High-pressure water purges every chemical trace before the inner core is nested within its outer shell. A laser welder circles the rim, fusing the two layers with a spark-filled, airtight seam. The vessel is then inverted, revealing a technical port at the base to receive its getter, a specialized gas absorber. As the flasks are gathered into massive trays, they prepare for the gauntlet of the vacuum furnace, the place where the true magic of thermal insulation is finally forged. The heavy doors of the vacuum furnace seal shut, and the pressure begins its steady descent into the void. Intense heat purges every remaining molecule of gas, while a final laser strikes through the darkness to seal the base port forever. What remains is a perfect vacuum, a silent, empty space where heat cannot travel. As the furnace opens to a mist of cooling air, robots transfer the glowing flasks to the cooling racks. What was once just steel is now a high-performance thermal fortress. Sensors sweep across the surface, checking for the invisible signature of heat. A digital pass marks the survival of each unit, while failures are ruthlessly cast aside by robotic hands. The flasks then endure high-pressure trials and a rain of abrasive sand to prepare the surface for a flawless finish. In the silence of ultrasonic baths, every microscopic particle is removed. Hot air blasts the steel dry, leaving a pristine canvas ready for the final aesthetic transformation. Suspended on rotating spindles, the flasks enter the darkness of the electrostatic spray chamber. A matte black mist clings perfectly to the charged steel, cured instantly under the intense violet glow of UV ovens. The result is a texture as smooth as obsidian. Then comes the laser, a concentrated beam of light that carves the logo into the steel with microscopic detail. Every stroke and every character emerges with a crisp, silver brilliance against the dark, rugged background. The focus shifts to high-grade PP resin, pouring into the injection molds to create the complex architecture of the lid. As the molds snap shut and release their white-hot prizes, robots carefully install food-grade silicone seals and precision tension springs. These are the gatekeepers of temperature. Each lid is cycled 100 times by a mechanical arm to guarantee a leak-proof life, while ionized air sweeps away any remaining static dust, ensuring total purity. A torque tester verifies the perfect seal as each lid is mated to its body. Electronic needles probe the silicone gaskets, hunting for the smallest microscopic leak. AI cameras then perform a 360-degree visual execution, capturing every angle in a flash of light. In a final act of industrial scrutiny, the flasks are weighed on digital scales to ensure every internal component is present. From torque to aesthetics, the machine leaves no room for human error, only absolute consistency. Despite the automation, the human touch remains the final authority. Gloved hands glide over the steel, feeling for the smoothness of the weld and the balance of the frame. Once approved, the flask returns to the belt to be wrapped in a soft cloth shield. Boxes are folded by rapid mechanical fingers, and as the instruction manuals fall into place, the carton is sealed. A laser-printed shipping label marks the end of the line. The vessel is now branded and ready for the world. Automatic tapers seal the master boxes as robotic arms stack them with geometric perfection. The pallets are cocooned in high-tension shrink wrap, while AGV forklifts glide silently through the warehouse like phantom workers. Behind the scenes, the pulse of industry never slows. Sensors flicker, gears turn with precise lubrication, and spray nozzles are meticulously cleaned. Every movement is a calculated step toward the 10,000th unit, a rhythm of pure, unyielding productivity. Thousands of silver vessels stand in formation, waiting for their final coat of color. Robotic grippers snap open and shut in a tireless dance, while filtration systems breathe in the industrial mist. We look down upon the vast expanse of the factory, a singular, integrated organism of light and logic. As the warehouse doors swing open to embrace the morning sun, our masterpiece is ready. From the heat of the forge to the silence of the vacuum, the journey of excellence is complete. In the frozen peaks of the world, our flask becomes a lifeline, pouring steaming heat amidst the falling snow. From the quiet wood grain of a modern office to the rugged grass of the outdoors, it remains a sanctuary of temperature. Hear the click of the seal and the snap of the lid, a sound of reliability. The obsidian steel reflects the sun, unyielding even after a heavy fall. It is a bridge across time, where a modern masterpiece finally honors the spirit of the ancient ceramic vessel. As the factory lights dim into energy-saving mode, the legacy continues in the streets of the night. A single drop of hot coffee falls, held in a perfect vacuum that promises 24 hours of heat and 48 hours of cold. Displayed under the spotlight, the minimalist logo represents a promise kept. Against the backdrop of majestic nature, the journey comes to a close. This isn't just a bottle, it is the perfection of thermal science. This is excellence, held in the palm of your hand.